We want to make sure that everyone has a chance to get their seats. Well, all right. Good morning. And welcome, class of 2023, family, friends, and alumni. As I look across this arena, I cannot help but feel the pride and the tangible sense of collective accomplishment in this place we call the Felton J. Capel Arena. Now consider this. America's population is close to 335 million people. Of that astronomical number, each of you are among only 935,000 students who are earning a master's degree this year. And in North Carolina, which boasts 10 million in population, only 8,810 graduates in North Carolina. Now, that number gets significantly smaller when we look at our doctoral degrees, which makes up only 2% of our population. So graduates, if that doesn't make your chest puff out just a little bit in those robes, I don't know what else will. However, for the rest of us, can we hear it for FSU graduate class of 2023? Yes, you are no ordinary breed. You are proud Broncos making your place in the world today. And the work that you have accomplished at this level in higher education was different than your undergraduate journey. Many of you work full-time jobs with schedules that rolled into in-person and online classes. Your work didn't stop on Saturdays and Sundays. In many ways, you doubled down on Saturdays and Sundays, doing so while managing children, spouses, partners, or taking care of the elderly. Your journey was no easy task. You overcame huge obstacles, whether they be mental, physical, and I dare say spiritual. But guess what? You made it. And we're mighty proud of you. Now, I feel a rhyme coming on me. So let's do this one more time, graduates. Let's pause for the cause and give yourselves an applause. You deserve it. Go ahead, shake it. There you go. There you go. Get it out. I'm excited. I'm excited for selfish reasons. For selfish reasons. It is comforting to know that my two daughters could very well be in your classrooms in the near future, educators. It is reassuring to know that my aunts and uncles will be under your care, nurses, while in the hospitals. And it is encouraging to know that it could very well be you, Masters in Business Administration graduates, advising me financially regarding my retirement in the future. Yeah, your academic success isn't just academic. It is consequential. It is substantial. It is significant. In many ways, now listen, you are the living embodiment of the answer for our problems. Again, I say, you are the living embodiment of the solution for our many challenges, issues, and fears. That is why today is a wonderful moment in time. Now promise me you will cherish it. Promise me you will harness it. It's not hyperbole when I state, because of you doing what only a few ever accomplish, this city, this county, this region, this state, this nation, dare I say, this world, will be better off because of you. And again, I say, congratulations. Now we have some distinguished guests with us today, and I hear you. Will you please stand when your name or group is called? Our elected officials, Senator Val Applewhite, Representative Charles Smith, Representative Marvin Lucas, Mayor Mitch Colvin, Councilwoman Kathy Jensen, Chairwoman Tony Stewart. If I miss any other elected officials, please stand to be recognized at this time. Please stand. Thank you. Thank you. Members of our FSU Board of Trustees, Chair Glenn Adams, Kimberly Jeffries Leonard, Warren McDonald, John McFadden, Fred Nelson, Greg Penix, Will Warner, Joyce Adams, and Maya Martin. Did I miss any? And Warren McDonald. I thought I got that out, but I'll say it again. Warren McDonald. Thank you, trustees. Members of our FSU Board of Visitors, Dr. Ladell Oleon, Judith Waddell, Elma Floyd, and Dr. Roxy Wells, who you'll be hearing from. We thank you. We thank you. Any members of our FSU Foundation Board, will you please stand? I see a few of you. Thank you. See you, Chair Brown. Thank you. Members of the Chancellor's Cabinet and Senior Leadership Team, you may stand. Thank you. Chair of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Shakarkar. Chair of the Staff Senate, Mr. Dwayne Hodges. Now, our FSU faculty, staff, and administrators, please stand. Thank you. Do we have any alumni in the arena? Will y'all stand? FSU alumni. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A special moment. So I look at the flag and I see two soldiers standing up under it. Members of our military, veterans, please stand and be recognized. Will Mr. Reginald Wells, an FSU Board Foundation member and the husband of guest speaker Dr. Roxy Wells, will you please stand, sir? Oh, we coming to a close, but I see you. Will all of the spring 2023 graduate class please stand? Now, y'all keep standing. Now, with the family and friends and associates of the class of 2023, will you all stand? Now, class of 2023, for them and for our faculty, for those who helped you reach your milestone, let's hear it from you. Thank you. You may all be seated. Now, we have three individuals who will bring greetings on this momentous occasion. First will be Mr. Glenn Adams, our chair of our FSU Board of Trustees, will bring greetings on behalf of the board, followed by Ms. Linda Coley, president, who will bring greetings on behalf of the Alumni Association. And Ms. Maya Martin, Student Body President, will bring greetings and then introduce our guest speaker. Trustee Chairman Adams, please come forward.
Good morning, Bronco family. Chancellor Allison, Dr. Roxy Wells, welcome home.
Thank you.
Welcome home. Fellow trustees, faculty, staff, students, family members, and the spring 2023 graduating class, good morning. It is a beautiful sight to stand here today and to look out across this Coliseum and see so many smiling and happy faces. It is a good day. Graduates, you have reason to be happy. Family members and friends, there's cause for you to be joyful as well. A milestone has been reached today for the men and women receiving their degrees. For many, this has been a long journey. For some of you may have thought you would never reach this day. Well, you and my fellow trustees and I could not be happier for you. But there are so many people to thank for helping you reach this finish line. First, to the faculty and staff of FSU, thank you for your dedication and utilizing your knowledge and skills to make these graduates into contributing members of society. To the parents and families, thank you for your love, wisdom, guidance, and let's not forget, financial support. To the members of this graduating class, thank you for entrusting Fayetteville State University to give you the tools necessary to make your lives and those of others better. It was our honor and pleasure to be of service to you. You have made each of us proud by being in this seat today, but I challenge you to make us even prouder. Hold up the name of Fayetteville State University. Exalt its greatness no matter where you go. Show the world what Bronco pride is all about. I wish each of you Godspeed and always know that your FSU family will always be here for you. Thank you and congratulations.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And a big Bronco salute to you all from 30,000 plus Fayetteville State University alumni. One thing I know for sure, COVID could not keep you from walking across this stage, right? Okay. We are so proud of you all. Thank you to the Board of Trustee members, Foundation Board, Chancellor Darrell T. Allison, our distinguished faculty and staff, and to our outstanding future student leaders. This is your day, so please look around and take it all in of these moments, because these will be the stories that you would tell for years to come. This is a culmination of a journey that started on your birthday to this point, and this commencement means a new beginning, a stepping stone for your next level of success. Some will go to continue their education, while others will go into the workplace or start your own business. Whatever your next step is, remember, you are now building on the legacy of this great institution, Fayetteville State University. You have the capacity, creativity, and determination to do whatever you can dream. Use your Bronco energy to believe, create, trust, grow, glow, manifest, and heal. Never stop learning, because the meaning of life is to grow, to learn, and to change with times. So keep the windows of your Bronco mind open. All of you have so much to be proud of right now, so look into the mirror of this moment, because you will never know when a moment becomes a memory. Keep believing in your soul and your spirit and the power of positive thinking. but most of all, give back more than what was ever given to you. Remember your university. So the class of 2023, congratulations from your Fayetteville State National Alumni Association. Can I get an attitude check? Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It is my esteemed honor as the 74th Student Government Association President of Fayetteville State University to bring greetings for more than 6,780 members of the student body. As we gather here today to celebrate your momentous accomplishment, let us reflect upon the importance of higher education. When our 7 founders established our beloved university, they had the fruition to think of you. Today, as you walk this stage and accept the physical embodiment of your hard work and dedication, always be reminded of them and all the individuals who have gone before you to pave the way. You have taken advantage of the personal and professional developments through graduate degree, certificate, and licensure programs in the Broadwell College of Business and Economics, College of Education, College of Humanities and Social Sciences, and the Lloyd College of Health Science and Technology. I, your classmates, and your loved ones are very proud of you for finishing this important task. Many of you managed this while having professions, families, and your obligations to our nation. Remember to strive for excellence in whatever you do. As you go from our university today, make sure to make your mark on the world. After all, our university motto states, don't just speak, do, and whatever you do, do it well. Res non verba, deeds, not words. Congratulations, good luck, and Godspeed, class of 2023. Now at this time, I have the honor of introducing Dr. Roxy Wells. An FSU alumna is a physician executive who played a leading role in shaping healthcare delivery and policy in North Carolina for nearly 20 years. Dr. Wells holds a Bachelor of Science degree in biology from FSU and earned her medical degree from East Carolina University's Brody School of Medicine. She has enjoyed a diverse and distinguished career, having served in settings ranging from the bedside to the boardroom. She's the president of Cape Fear Valley Hoag Hospital in Rayford, North Carolina. She is one of the few hospital leaders who still manages a clinical practice, having started her healthcare career as a family practitioner. Dr. Wells has also made quite an impact on FSU. She co-chairs FSU's Board of Visitors, and she has been featured in Dr. Clarence E. Lloyd's speaker series on campus. She has been active in the Fayetteville State University National Alumni Association. Dr. Wells is a trusted voice for the community in rural healthcare. She believes that healthcare in rural and underserved communities must be a community-wide collaboration. Having worked closely with organizations in her community as an advocate for access to quality healthcare for all. Her expertise on healthcare issues has been sought by the NC General Assembly, the Secretary of the NC Department of Health and Human Services, and the Governor of North Carolina. According to her bio, she is a twice-weekly contributor of Helpful Health Tips for Morning Motivation, a radio program on WIDU. Dr. Wells has been closely associated with several influential organizations in the healthcare space, including the North Carolina Healthcare Association, for which she serves as a trustee. She chairs the Board of Directors of North Carolina's Collaborative Community Care, which offers care, management, and disease management services in Cumberland County and surrounding counties. She recently finished a 3-year term as a trustee of the American Hospital Association, and she was a member of the Healthcare Improvement Advisory Council of the Kate B. Reynolds Charitable Trust. Graduates, guests, alumni, friends, and family, please join me in welcoming our distinguished speaker, Dr. Roxy Wells.
Thank you, Maya, and happy birthday. First, let me say thank you for this opportunity to be here. I truly am humbled. A very special thank you to our Chancellor, Chancellor Allison, to our Provost, Dr. Monica Leach, and to the FSU Board of Trustees for this unbelievable honor. This is a full circle moment for me, as I spent a great deal of time on this campus in the late 80s and 90s. I am today because of this institution. So we've done quite a bit of celebrating today, and I know that Chancellor Allison had everybody celebrate the graduates and vice versa, but I don't think we can over-celebrate the achievement of these individuals today. And so today we are in the Capel Arena, and we know that an arena is a place where sport or entertainment occurs. Typically in an arena, especially in sporting events, someone must lose and someone must win. But today, in this arena, there are no losers. Championships are won in arenas. Champions are made in arenas. We are in an arena. Champions are made in an arena. Let me say that again. Champions are made in an arena. Some of these champions didn't have the proverbial spoon. Some weren't sure if they had enough money to pay undergraduate tuition, more or less graduate school. Some weren't sure their dissertations or capstone projects would be acceptable. Some made it without familial support. Some made it without boots, let alone bootstraps. I need us to understand in this arena today, and I want us to celebrate these champions. I want us to celebrate these champions. Let me say it again. I want us to celebrate these champions. Thank you. Now, I know that this is an erudite occasion, and I am genuinely respectful of that, but I've been there in those seats, and I know what it takes to get there. There is an African proverb that says, if you see a turtle on a fence post, he didn't get there by himself. So as a point of personal privilege, I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize a few people who put this turtle on a fence post. Each time I have opportunity, I say the names of my parents out loud. Jessie Charleston Lomack Cannon and Margaret Hughes Cannon put this turtle on a fence post. May they rest in peace. Dr. Reginald Wells, my husband of 34 years, put this turtle on a fence post. I am grateful for each of them, and I understand the need to show gratitude to those who gave me hope, inspiration, and so much more. Today, there are over 300 turtles sitting on a fence post in this arena. There is also a great cloud of witnesses in this arena and in the heavens viewing this grand day. Graduates, I'd like to again offer you the opportunity to thank those who put you on a fence post by standing and giving your villages a round of applause as an expression of gratitude for the time they picked up the kids, the times they added a little bit of extra to your wallet for gas, the times they invited you to dinner for a good home-cooked meal, the times they listened to you practice your doctoral dissertation. There are some turtle lifters in this arena, and I just believe we should thank them today for all they've done to push us through. Thank you. As I thought about what I wanted to say to you today, I thought about the fact that in a week, I will have the opportunity to witness my daughter, Jalen Reed Wells, a Bronco class of 2019, cross the stage to receive her Juris Doctorate at Southern University Law Center in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. As she begins her career, I think it prudent to share with her some of the things I've learned during my career, and I would like to share a few of them with you today. So first, the world in all its magnificence and splendor is not always as warm, fuzzy, and friendly as we'd like it to be. As you leave these grounds and begin to continue your careers, I am certain you will encounter challenges that will stretch you to your extreme. They will appear looming and will create a feeling of overwhelming apprehension. But I've learned that in every situation, every challenge, every feeling of apprehension, once surmounted, and you will surmount them, offers life lessons. Every challenge or opportunity, once experienced, perfectly prepares you for the next. In all actuality, they make you who you are. Remember, for every problem or challenge, there is a solution. You have to discover it or you have to invent it. Often we find individuals we'd like to emulate from a career or life perspective, but we fail to understand that they too experienced life and encountered challenging moments and moments of opportunity. I stand before you today as one such individual. Several years ago, I did a bit of reminiscing and reflecting and thought about my life and myself as a leader, and I composed a bit of prose that placed all my challenges and opportunities into perspective. I live by this now, and I share it today because it's imperative that you each understand that along with wins comes losses, but they each prepare you for what's to come. I wrote, "I have won and I have lost. I have succeeded and I have failed. I have laughed and I have cried. I have started and I have stopped. I have known victory and I have known defeat. I have believed and I have doubted. I have known courage and I've experienced fear. Each the extreme of the other. Each extreme has created the me you see today. I am who I am, courageous, loving, kind, compassionate, strong, and now very wise. Each extreme has made me a better person and a better leader. Today is a new day. Should I experience a new extreme, I will add, or it will add, to who I am." So as you move along in your careers, understand that circumstances change, but they do not define who you are. Always remember that today is a new day, and should you experience a new extreme, it will only serve to add to who you are. Number two, as you move forward in life, if you haven't already, develop a set of personal core values. What you stand for, what you believe in, what are the non-negotiables in your life, those things that a title or money can't change about you. Whether you're CEO or an entry-level employee, those core values should and will remain intact. Write them down, place them on your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator door, your desk or laptop screens. Make them your cell phone screensavers if you must, but commit to memory your personal core values. According to Dr. L. Hollis Jones in his book, The Entrusted Leader, developing rock-solid core values, the orientation of a person's heart shapes one's core values. He says, in turn, these core values come to the surface of one's life in the forms of actions and attitudes. He further posits that core values find expression in how a leader treats others. Our core values really are an expression of who we are. They are the authentic you. And I learned a long time ago, it is therapeutic to live as my authentic self. Doing so actually fosters a sense of freedom that some never fully realize. It offers a sense of freedom that money and prestige cannot buy. So remember, if people do not like you for who you are as expressed through your core values, you will not like you for who you are not. So choose to be your authentic self. Your village exists, and you will find it, and when you do, you will know that you are home. The companies and organizations you will become employed by will formulate a set of values that you will be expected to memorize and adhere to. And usually they are values you would agree with. They may actually be exact duplicates of your values. However, what happens when the actions of the organizations don't match the values you were forced to memorize? What happens? These are conversations you should begin to have with yourself. Thirdly, never stop learning. It may seem as if this is the culmination of your learning. You've been through a great deal over the past few years. Now that you have successfully navigated the capstone projects and the dissertations, you're home free, right? Wrong. You have just mastered the science of learning. Now you know how to learn. The real experiential learning in your chosen fields start today. My father would say on many occasions, a reading man or woman is a ready man or woman, meaning when opportunity knocks, you will be knowledgeable about who's knocking. The world is rapidly changing, and with this rapidity comes the need for expeditious knowledge gathering. I am about 99% sure that what you've learned over the past several years is being challenged by a scholar or an innovative thinker as I speak. And certainly my apologies and absolute respect to any mathematicians in the room, but never would I have imagined in a million years that there would be such a thing as new math. Yes, some knowledge is germane to and represents the foundation of your field, yet the speed with which advancement occurs is astounding. Therefore, you must continue to thirst for knowledge, much like you would search for an oasis in a desert. Incorporate reading a journal article in your chosen field into your daily routine. Read and learn things that are not related to your field also. Even though there may be no relation, doing so broadens your perspective and stretches your scope. Learn all you can learn about the debt ceiling and how it may affect your work. Learn all you can learn about space exploration and how your field may one day serve on a space station. And yes, I know that's a little bit out there, but I do believe that day is coming. And I am already thinking about how we will extend healthcare to a fully manned space station. How will the body react to medications in anti-gravity? I think outside of the box because I read all types of things. Be inquisitive, ask questions, seek answers, and if there are none, that's the perfect opportunity to develop innovative ideas that will change society. And here's the most interesting thing about this entire concept of perpetual learning and doing. You all represent the best of what's to come. It is such an exciting time in history. We just exited a pandemic, and during the pandemic, we discovered that things we thought we knew were actually obsolete. And in addition, we also created things we didn't even know we needed. It seems today as if the country and the world are in a constant state of flux. There's racism, acts of senseless random violence, and people are traumatized by the ramifications of the pandemic, leading to an increase in mental health issues. But historically, in times of crisis, there arose leaders, much like yourselves, who understood the need for transformational change, and they did not waste the opportunity. Leaders like Martin King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Mary McLeod Bethune. Local leaders like the 7 founders of Howard School, which ultimately became Fayetteville State University. David A. Bryant, Nelson Carter, Andrew J. Chestnut, George Granger, Matthew Leary, Thomas Lomax, and Robert Simmons. The times in which we currently live have created a renaissance or rebirth period, if you will, that gives us the opportunity to define our world for generations to come in a much different way. We should not waste this opportunity. Whatever your chosen field, I implore you, do not waste this opportunity. Future generations are depending on you. Don't wait. The time is now. And finally, titles and versus influence. Dr. L. Hollis Jones in his writings also states that influence defines a leader, not title, not rank, or position. He says a title tells us what to call a person in a leadership position. Rank informs us how a leader stacks up in relation to others. Position delineates the scope of a leader's authority. Title, rank, and position most assuredly relate to a leader, but they cannot define one. He goes on to say leaders must ultimately be evaluated based on the degree and nature of how they influence others. I interpret Dr. Jones' thoughts about influence in the following way. Titles are good, influence is better. If I must choose one, I'd certainly choose the latter. Titles are for us, influence is for others. If I had my druthers, time and time again, I'd still choose others. Dr. Jones further surmises how and where a person chooses to invest God's entrusted talents starts with the orientation of one's heart. If a leader's heart orients on self, the leader will invariably use followers to selfishly gain personal fame, fortune, and power. However, if a leader's heart orients on others, then the leader will strive to serve and positively impact the lives of others. Dr. Laureen C. McLeod, a native of Fayetteville and a giant of a woman in her own right, who lived a life of faith and purpose prior to her death, always recited the following two words, and I will never forget them, and how hearing her say them made me feel. The two words were simply, others, Lord. Those two words, if you really think about it, are transformational. When we begin our careers, we tend to focus on titles because we think they garner respect, admiration, and let's face it, clout. If you really truly think about it, a title gets us a great salary. It makes people report to us. It gets us the news coverage, and a title gets us front and center stage. But how does a title lead to transformational change? I submit that in and of itself, it really doesn't. It must be coupled with influence. Conversely, influence can stand alone. Great leaders, or those who want to be great, understand the power of influence and how it can transform the lives of others, the people around them, how it can make things better for others. So those two simple words, others, Lord. I have seen non-titled people change the world while those with titles stare in amazement. Why are they able to do so? Influence. And how do they garner influence? By employing the points I mentioned above, just to name a few. Their life extremes make them who they are, and they learn to embrace them because they perfectly prepare them to assist others, Lord. They develop a set of personal core values, and they stick to them regardless of the cost because they desire to justly lead others, Lord. They never stop learning and become recognized as thought leaders in their field by reading and studying emerging topics, not for themselves, but in order to positively influence the lives of others, Lord. And they seek to serve with a heart that openly demonstrates faith, hope, and love for others, Lord. I pray that Dr. McLeod's 2 words resonated strongly with you today as they did with me then. Others, Lord. In conclusion, my prayer for you. May you aspire to use and share your resources, realizing that the world is big enough for each of you to succeed. May you find and walk in your purpose, understanding that walking in your purpose will open the door for those around you to walk in theirs. May you be reminded that every new extreme you encounter will add to who you are. May you determine your non-negotiable core values and develop the courage to protect them no matter the cost. May you live as your authentic self and experience the exhilarating freedom of doing so. May your desire to serve others increase as your career status increases. And as borrowed from the words of Christina Kusmic, may you give yourself more credit than criticism and more grace than judgment. And finally, may the Lord bless and keep you. May the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace. Amen. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we give it up for Dr. Roxy Wells one more time? Thank you. Dr. Wells, if you could stand there at the X there for me. Truly inspiring, and for graduates there, at the X there. We're going to do this perfectly. This means a lot to us in FSU. This is one of our own. This is one of our own. Making her way in the world. Let me tell you, North Carolina puts out a power list, powerful leaders, once a year, annually. This is rare air. And that Dr. Roxy Wells is one of them. Now, you've read in the programs about her, and powerful as she is, and you may have even leaned in when SGA President Maya Martin mentioned things regarding her bio. And no doubt about it, as you can hear from her, she's powerful and all that. But what has struck me, my 2 years, a little over 2 years here, is she's very genuine and very intentional. Very genuine, very intentional. Let me give you an example. Now, graduates, you know, like nobody else, you don't stroll across the stage until you got your accounting taken care of. Can you pay my telephone bills? So y'all know, we have to check the boxes. One of those is making sure that the balance is clear. We had a number of undergraduates who had challenges in that area. Dr. Roxy Wells, speeches is one thing. And she probably don't like me to share this, but she reached out several days ago. She said, hey, I was once them. And I got to know, we've got some students probably who's checked the boxes academically, but maybe they need to get their accounts taken care of. And I want you all to know, I might want to look over here. She's probably mad at me. That her and her handsome husband, Reginald Wells, cleared the debts of over 50 undergrads. Thousands of dollars. And so, Dr. Roxy Wells, for your acts of kindness, we truly appreciate you. We got something for you. We don't just hand these out. but in honor and recognition as a keynote speaker and for all that you have done for Fayetteville State University, the president of Cape Fear Valley Hope Hospital, Dr. Roxy Wells, we submit to you a crystal Bronco. So that's real crystal. We got security over here, so don't you get any ideas around here. At this time, we now will have a selection by the University Vocal Chamber Ensemble under the direction of the one and only Dr. Denise Payton. Dr. Payton. Thank you, choir, for that beautiful selection. Yep. We will now turn to the presentation of the candidates for degrees. Will the Dr. Monica Terrell Leach, Provost and Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, and the members of the Board of Trustees please join me at the podium for the presentation of candidates and conferring of degrees.
Chancellor Allison, I am privileged to present to you a total of 330 candidates for doctoral and master's degrees. Of these candidates, 80 represent the College of Education, 100 and, all right, okay, yeah, I heard you. 124 from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, 118 are from the Broadwell College of Business and Economics, and 8 are from the Lloyd College of Health Science and Technology. Chancellor, I am especially privileged to present our doctoral candidates first. All right? Will all candidates for the Doctor of Education please stand and remain standing? Will all candidates for the Master of Business Administration, Master of Social Work, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of School Administration, Master of Arts in Teaching, and Master of Education degrees please stand and remain standing? Chancellor Allison, these candidates have met all requirements and have been appropriately recommended for graduation by the faculty of the university. Therefore, I am privileged to present them to you for the degrees for which they have been recommended.
Well, let's make it official. By the power vested in me by the Fayetteville State University, the state of North Carolina, and the University of North Carolina Board of Governors, and by the consent of the faculty of Fayetteville State University, it is my privilege and honor to confer upon each one of you the degree of which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. You may be seated.
Our deans will now introduce the graduates in order outlined in the program. Dr. Chandrika Johnson, Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Marcus Cox of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Dr. Ulysses Taylor of the Broadwell College of Business and Economics, and Dr. Afua Oren of the Lloyd College of Health, Science, and Technology. Deans, prepare to present your graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will begin with a special hooding ceremony for the candidates for the doctoral degree in educational leadership. Marshals, please escort the candidates for the doctoral degree in educational leadership to the stage.
Our first doctoral candidate is Mr. Toll Avery. He is joined by his dissertation chair, Dr. Norman Moffitt. Our next candidate is Mr. Philip Boyer. He is joined by his dissertation chair, Dr. Linda Wilson Jones. Our next candidate is Mr. Derek Bullard. He is joined by his dissertation chair, Dr. Norman Moffitt. Our next candidate is Miss LaShonda Carver-Moore. She is joined by her dissertation chair, Dr. Linda Wilson Jones. Our next candidate is Mr. Brady Davis. He is joined by his dissertation chair, Dr. Ted Kanuka. Our next candidate is Miss Deborah Givens. She is joined by her dissertation chair, Dr. Linda Wilson Jones. Our next candidate is Miss Vonda Martin Jenkins. She is joined by her dissertation chair, Dr. Norman Moffitt. Our next candidate is Mr. Maurice Mathis. He is joined by his dissertation chair, Dr. Ted Kanuka. The next candidate is Miss Angela Hill. She is joined by her dissertation chair, Dr. Norman Moffitt. Our next candidate is Mr. David McCarter. He is joined by his dissertation chair, Dr. Ted Kanuka. Our next candidate is Miss Tiffany McMillian Burks. She is joined by her dissertation chair, Dr. Linda Wilson Jones. The next candidate is Miss Stephanie McMillian Dorman. She is joined by her dissertation chair, Dr. Ted Kanuka. Our next candidate is Colonel Ferdinand Samante. He is joined by his dissertation chair, Dr. Norman Moffitt. The next candidate is Miss Cynthia Simons. She is joined by her dissertation chair, Dr. Ted Kanuka. The next candidate is Mr. Frederick Thomas. He is joined by his dissertation chair, Dr. Linda Wilson Jones. Next is Miss Deborah Vasquez. She is joined by her dissertation chair, Dr. Linda Wilson Jones. Our last candidate is Miss Charmetry Rice Bullock. She is joined by her dissertation chair, Dr. Linda Wilson Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Dr. Toll Avery, Dr. Philip Boyer, Dr. Derek Bullard, Dr. LaShonda Carver-Moore, Dr. Brady Davis, Dr. Deborah Givens, Dr. Vonda Martin Jenkins, Dr. Maurice Mathis, Dr. Angela Hill, Dr. David McCarter, Dr. Tiffany McMillian Burks, Dr. Stephanie McMillian Dorman, Dr. Colonel Ferdinand Samante, Dr. Cynthia Simons, Dr. Frederick Thomas, Dr. Deborah Vasquez, and Dr. Charmetry Rice Bullock. They will now take their photo as our newest conferred doctorates.
Master of Graduates of the College of Education, please stand and report to the ready position.
our addition. Ready? Aaron Bashawn Green Jr. Say your name how you want to say it. Tracy Spate. Jasmine Barnes. Hold on. Brittany Harris. Jennifer Marie Sandoval Devon. Edward Colson. Stephanie Lynn Syerson. Sarah Murray Lance. Cliche Shanice Brees. Brittany McMillan Davis. I need it. Terrell L. Young. Dorothy Woodfork. Lexis Diasha Thomas. Kimberly A. Tamset. Altrovis S. Parks. Tamisha Mac Malloy. Adrian N. Joyner. Petra L. Blue. Brittany Ann Blanks. So I'll go into Ariska Polk. Ariska Polk. Brandy Townsend. Eugenia. Louisa Eugenia Prince Warren. Noriah Jenna Adams. Qualisha L. Sharp. Chancellor just told us to slow it down. Davina L. McCutcheon. Justin Malloy. America Dorchelle Fry. Natasha Patrice Stewart. Kayla, say your name. Kayla McCoy. Kevin Morris. Tamara Brown. David Preston Shaw. Yvette Peterson. Talisha Taylor McCray. Mark A. Smith Jr. Ashley A. Artis. Natalie Gordon. Marquise. Marquise R. Blue. Patrina Davis. LaRonda Miller Williams. Brittany Burns. Brittany Burns. Kalisha Renee Barnes Billings. Antonio Maurice McDonald. Tamara Nicole Elam. Jasmine Shantae Hughes. Laura Nicole Bryant. So Courtney what? Courtney Chavez? You want them both? Courtney Blanchard Chavez. Goss. Sonia Goss Leach. Everett McDonald. Everett McDonald. Allison Althea. Allison Althea Walker Green. Tyra Teak Avery. Patricia May Daniels. Sakita Tamiga Washington. Leomi Crystal Gunnell.
Congratulations and best wishes to each of you.
Graduates of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, please stand and report to the ready position.
Tyshawn McSwain. Keithan Ray James. Christopher Johnson. Crystal Ann Hernandez. Tamisha Monique Purdy. Kalia C. Hunter. Jasmine Bailey. Akita Job. Carly Gail Brown. Hannah Elizabeth Thomas. Nikita Marie Hammonds. Stephen Baker. Adam Sikorsky. Lamar Dion Gilbert. Starletta King. Kalasia Kaswan Graham. Kai Niara Moore. Belinda Taisha Neesmith. Michaela Annalise Benavides. Savannah Fowler. Deborah Nanette Curtis. Jana Doom Rono. Carmen Marquez Concepcion. Crystal Pone. Barbie Williams. Samantha Jean Reed. Kizzy Campbell. Natasha Thompson. Darshima Townsend. Erica Hoskins. Brittany Sanders. Brianna Nicole Bailey. Jazane Cottrell Billings. Jasmine Shakana Hertz. Bianca Simone Stevens Vines. Tawana Nicole McCoy. Anya Jeray Murphy Parker. Savannah Mae Dick. Chrislyn Bullard. Teresa Marie Harris. Courtney Wright. Quanisha Marika Roscoe. Elena Ingram. Ryan Manley. That's what I said first. Naeem Hassan Jr. Kimberly Ann Pyle. Ibrahima Sori Bangora. Ashley G. Nash. Kelly Diaz. Desire Ferguson. Nicole Monet Danley. Lyric Trinae McCullough. Jessica Elizabeth Baker. Danielle Cherie Simmons. Janice Todd. Rosa Erica Anthony. Anthony Walker. Greta Silvestri. Lisette Saldala. Amanda Cole Parsons. Dorothy Arnett Johnson. Heather McKenzie. Lachey Chantel Sneed. Rachel Murray. Olivia Boyd. Shavanti Emily Retnam. Keisha Monique Jones. Medina Denise Dennis. Carrington Arlene Orozco. Mia Gomez. Summer Shanice Porter. Talia Shayana Newsom. James Walter Rory. Chelsea Parnes. Sarai Gutierrez. Vanessa Joy Coppins. Aaliyah Nyasia Smith. Kiara McNeil. Taylor Renee Winston. Tierra Jete Hunter. Laurette Brown. Tanaya Nishir Lewis. Antonia Malin Ireland. Joniah Ariel Wynn. Tatiana Mars. Jasmine Nambo.
Congratulations, graduates, and best wishes.
Will the Masters of Business Administration and the Broadwell College of Business and Economics please stand and report to ready position?
Bridget S. Jones. Elizabeth Saylor. Linda Aloha. Delisa Davis. Ursula Monet Carson. Brandy Marie McWhirter. Iman Ishmael. Benjamin Joel Fisher. Joseph Ralph Gallegos. Andrew Richard Early III. Kelsey Patricia Johnson. Tommy A. Bird. Brian DeAndre Johnson. Arvin Lakbanis. Lisa K. Autry Nicholson. Dawn M. Bell. Salem. Ahmed Farouk Salem. Anna Nelson. Lauren Crow. Angela Nicole Caldwell. Quinetta Michelle Johnson. Laura Pisani. Patrice Danielle Miller. Bonnet Tyndall. Nancy Gail Bachnight-Felder. Rhonda Yvette Cherry. Matthew Ryan Cirillo. Sandeep Kumar Dwivedi. Amin Turner. Ashley Adams Ratchford. Carrie Ann Hilliard. Renata Tracy. Mia McKellar. Afainia Ifawaholia. Justice Nana Amwaku. Marie Walton. Denisha Francine Green. Ashley So. Frimpong Kwaijo. Larry Darnell Jacobs, Jr. Angel Janae Pope. Calvin Rashid Ramsir. Michael McLaurin. Anthony R. Freeman. Kelsey Dorothea Bradley. Walter William Gold. Bianca Snell. Melissa Miles. Joseph Ryan Sykes. Alexia Kyra Massengale. Stephanie Vanessa Morris. Winona Draper Tosick. Patricia Dudley. Jaleesa Perdomo Gomez. Nicholas Frank Lakick. Stardasia Monet King. Cynthia Mapley. Crystal Camellia Thompson. And last but not least, Misha Ruddy.
Congratulations and best wishes. You may be seated.
Master graduates of the College of Health Science and Technology, please stand and report to the ready position.
Helen Sharon Dopwell. Cordelia Chignani. Beverly Herring. Keisha Speller. Ronisha Fountain.
Congratulations and best wishes.
I'm back. So could I have the class of 2023 to rise as I repeat? Okay, all right. This is an exciting time for you. I'm going to give you the Alumni Pledge. I pledge to adhere to the Constitution, bylaws, rules, and regulations of Fayetteville State University National Alumni Association. I promise to do all in my power to promote and advance the interests of the university. I promise to be a worthy graduate of my alma mater by exhibiting high standards of integrity. I pledge to give my time, talent, and financial support to assure the continued viability of the Fayetteville State University. If you accept this pledge, please respond by saying, "I do." All right, you may be seated. Okay, I have a graduation gift for you. And you're supposed to say, "What?" Okay. It's not a car, I can tell you that now. No cars. On behalf of the Fayetteville State University National Alumni Association, welcome. You are now part of a special group of more than 30,000 plus Fayetteville State University alumni around the world. How about that? And just for you graduating today, you will have a one-year membership to the Fayetteville State University National Alumni Association. All right? And because you are an official alumni member, we look forward to your valuable contributions to make our National Alumni Association even stronger. You will always be a Bronco, and now you have a broader connection to the university. We can't wait to see what you do next. Go Broncos. How about an applaud for our Fayetteville State University new National Alumni members, the class of 2023. All right. Thank you.
Once again, congratulations to all of our doctoral master's graduates. We are extremely proud of you. This is a tremendous achievement and a remarkable time, not only for you, but also for Fayetteville State University. And now we'll have selection by our choir, alma mater, all white and blue.
We are The ceremony is now closed.